It's good.
What's up with you?
Man, chilling. How you doing?
Good, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a great day.
Get the fresh one.
What's up with my dog?
Smooth. What's good, Sammy?
Smooth.
How you doing, bro?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Boy, Darold.
What up?
Oh. Yes, sir.
Damn. Oh, let's go down. We got my boy. I need the visual, T.
Okay, being that I know all you guys, Sammy, Darold, Rod, I know everybody come from different environments, so let's talk about, where you guys, the community that you guys come from that may have affected or can contribute to the Black History Month.
Oh no, I was born in Cameroon, Central Africa,
Okay.
but grew up in Philly. So I feel like both communities really had a lot to contribute to Black History Month. Definitely being from Africa and like really having to understand my roots, and just being raised differently under different circumstances, and just having a different trajectory of like what life is and like how to live my life. And then growing up in Philly and just seeing the kind of like the opposite,
How long were you in? How long were you?
I was there for so I was like 9. I moved here about like when I was 9 years old in the summer.
What was the difference between going to Philly?
Ooh,
Was it like culture shock?
The temperature is probably crazy.
it was the summer though. I came in the summer, so it wasn't like
It was hot to hot.
yeah, it was hot. You know what I'm saying?
How
Man,
about that winter though?
Yeah, my first winter was rough. My first winter was rough, man. I remember the first time I saw some snow, I was like, oh my God, what is this? I was scared but excited at the same time because something brand new. Because back home we got 2 seasons, a dry season and a rainy season. That's it. Ain't no in between. So it was kind of cool to see all the different seasons and stuff. But I was definitely kind of smooth. But yeah, just 2 different communities, 2 different cultures. They help mold me to be the man that I am. To understand, like having an understanding of what it's like to be from there and having an understanding what life is over here in America. So that was definitely like cool for me.
Then wanted to follow up on one question there. Is American football talked about at all over there? Was that anything you knew about before you started?
No.
When did you start playing football?
I started playing football late 7th grade because my mom didn't let me. So growing up, I only played soccer. That's what we know. So I was a goalie, so we played soccer.
That's in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the only closest thing we knew to football was rugby, honestly.
But you're one of the bigger kids. Like, how you probably
I
big.
was skinny, man. I was skinny.
Don't let them fool you.
Yeah, I was built like
fool
Rod.
you.
I was built like Rod out here.
Don't let them fool
Yeah,
you.
nah, I was real small, man. I didn't get into my man frame yet. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, it was mainly just that. But I didn't know what football was, so I got here. That's why I'm a Seahawks fan. So that Marshawn Lynch toting that rock, yes, sir. But yeah, I wasn't too sure of it. Like I said, rugby was all we really like the closest thing. No one really watched rugby as much, but like it was like that's what I assumed American football was till I got here. It was like crazy, man, real cool.
We different. That stuff crazy.
Crazy, right?
Nah, yeah, I'm from Texas.
Okay.
And I'm also of African descent.
Oh,
But I was born here in the States. My dad's Nigerian, mom was Botswana. She was from Botswana. And it's definitely 2 different cultures that I realized, especially growing up. I would say I wasn't in the biggest Black community growing up, but then when I started growing up, getting older, became more diverse. So having that come, I feel like really changed my perspective in life growing up as well. Like I started to feel more, like I said, similar to what Darold said, it shaped me into the man I am today. And I really appreciate all the experience that I came through growing up, from parents working super hard to try to make it for me and my family and everything. And that aspect of life was definitely really good. I really appreciate them for that. All that sort of stuff.
Dope.
Yeah.
And Rod, you being an inner city kid, being a native here,
LA boy.
California,
LA
let's
boy.
talk about how, the Black History Month mean just with the community that you was raised in.
Born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I grew up on 39th and Victoria, right by the Crenshaw Mall. I grew up, we always did MLK. You know how there's a big Martin Luther King celebration every year. And my uncle and my family made sure it was a huge thing to go to it. They would always have a spot there, so we'd go there every time they had it, and it was huge for me. And then getting a little older, Nipsey was very influential. Black History Month was huge. Like, I didn't know how influential he was until I started to get older. I think he's had a huge impact on me, and he's made me really start to rethink and really want to learn more about Black history. Nipsey was a huge influence on the inner city kids, especially me.
Okay, that's great. And I have a question for you guys. Being that it's Black History Month and you guys are young, aspiring athletes. So what are maybe some stigmas and stereotypes that you face with not only being an African American, but being a Black athlete that you may have experienced, or some that you still face to this day?
I mean, I feel like the biggest one is just like, everybody just think we're all just football players.
Yeah, that's the one.
I mean, it's
there's so much more to us than they're just a football player.
It's like you see us. It's like, oh man, big Black dude at a super nice college.
Yeah,
gotta be playing football. right. So it's a little bit of weird because the first question most people ask me when they see me is like, yo, what team you on? It's like, or you play football. So it's like, I mean, it's pretty cool at times, but sometimes I feel like I have more to offer to the world and to the community than just being a Black football player that only gets opportunities just because he's big and plays football. So
That's definitely
I feel like there's more to me. And I feel like a lot of Black athletes probably definitely feel the same way. They have more to provide. We're more than just a sport. We're more than just athlete. We can give more to people. And I just feel like sometimes it gets a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, that's all you see me as?
right.
So it's kind of wild. But how y'all experiences? I mean, everybody has different experiences. So
my experience has really been good, to be honest. Like, it's similar to what you've been saying about how you walk into a room and the first probably 30 seconds you getting asked, what sport you play for? Or you play basketball or football or something like that.
I wish I got the basketball one.
No, but in that sense, it's like, yeah, we definitely have some more to offer than us being an athlete, but it's also good to be recognized as someone that is or especially like, this wonderful school, how you can be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. So being a part of that is just also a good side, just knowing that we can make a difference in our field as well. That we are Black athletes, and we can make a difference in our field, our community, and whatever we're put at.
Yeah, that being said, I tried to, with that being said, I actually tried to give back to the community instead of like, I know it's hard and we get put as athletes. I think what fulfills me is giving back to the community. I have a track club that I ran for called the LA Jets, and I try to go back and help any way I can. I don't know where I would be, and I don't know where the people I've met, and I wouldn't be in the position I am without them. I met some lifelong friends, some great people, and some people that have molded me today, like my goddad. He's an amazing Black male who's helped put his hand in everything that I've done. And I don't know what I would be without special people like that. So shout out to the Jets and the Black community. They do a great job for inner city kids, and that's something that I really preach and really want to get into and really put my hand in, is to try to help the community.
Yeah, I mean, just to piggyback off that, honestly, man, I feel like, I'm very grateful, to be an athlete, a D1 football player, because I feel like football helped open up so many doors for me. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't, sometimes you don't feel like you had the opportunity. So I'm very grateful for football, grateful for the sport and everything. But, at the same time, I feel like, my mom tried to instill in me and like mold me like, you're more than just a player, So I try my best, like you said, definitely give back to the community that I'm from. Try my best to give back to the community, people back home, in Africa, everything. And definitely try to like also take like, my education and the opportunities that football provide for me a little bit more serious, if like, it's one of those things with the stereotype, they see me just as a football player, but what am I willing to do to stand out outside of that? So that's one of the things, I'm definitely trying my hardest to do, I don't want to be seen just as a football player, so I try my best to stand out in other aspects of my life. So it's mainly that, you know. So I feel like it'll be pretty good, you know. A lot of us just try to do that.
And
stick out more.
T, what do you do to give back to the community?
I just love like moments like this, just being in the shop, just a word of advice, wisdom, being that I was once in you guys' shoes as an athlete, and being able just to be a good influence, a positive role model, whether it's a friend, a big brother, a dad, a barber.
Yeah.
I just love giving back and be able to share the knowledge that, you know, I've come across, being that I was once in you guys' shoes. So I just love just giving back in that way. You know, it's always, love is free. You just got to show it. It's an action word. So just showing love, and you know, you can make somebody happy, speaking, giving them a hug or something. So I just love being able to converse with you guys and just behind the barber chair. And
So T, as an OG, how would you say times have changed from like the time when you were an athlete to times now, in the Black History Month or this overall as aspect?
Or especially you're from LA and you're from specifically Long Beach. And what have you seen? What are the changes that you've gone through and you've seen over the past years?
it's just those historic pioneers opened up doors where now it's more opportunity at a younger age where you can have the sky's the limit to what you guys can do. Whether you're in college, you can be a businessman in college at the same time.
I agree.
And it's from the pioneers that was set before us
Okay, then.
that opened the doors. So now you have the ability to, you know, make more money and buy a home in college and invest. It's more opportunity now. And with more opportunity comes just more responsibility.
Absolutely.
And then when you have more responsibility, you need more leaders. So you guys are leaders to the next generation and so on. So that's my take on the new generation compared to the old, where they did all the labor. Now you guys are benefiting the fruits of the labor.
Y'all walk so we can run.
Right. And then I have a
the
question for
same.
y'all. Yeah.
What's up?
So what names? Who stands out to you guys? Black History Month. It's so many historical names. Whether it's your family, a cousin, a brother, a dad. What names, notably, just when you say Black history, can be an influential figure to you guys, whether historically or family. It's your choice.
I think I can start that one. So my name Rodrick Pleasant. I'm named after my uncle, and he was super influential. The biggest family man I've ever met in my life, and he was a loving person, and he showed me how to interact with people, how to be around people, and how to build a community, and how to be polite to people and make people feel loved. That was probably the biggest thing. Like showing love and being around people is amazing. And the one memory that I have of him is that he would never miss anything that I asked him to be at. And having a black male, a black role model like that is influential. Like he showed me how to be a man. He showed me how to grow up, and he showed me what it should look like. So I think that's the first person I think about when I think of like a Black history, somebody that's been influential in my life and somebody that's helped me in every way I can.
Well said.
Oh, that's definitely real. That's definitely real. You know, I would say my pops. My pops is someone that's really shown me what a black representation of good history is. Like, he's a man that's been trying to provide for my family since I was born. Like, just a great role model, great example. You know, me and my family truly cherish him, and he does everything that he can to really instill good things and really instill good character. That was his biggest thing, especially growing up, that character takes you so much farther than money can ever get you. Like,
real.
Character is like,
real.
It's literally riches and gold. So you have to cherish that and be able to take that. And when you have that and good character, and
You never know who you can affect. You never know who you can affect.
Making somebody, like you said, love is an action word. Like, he was truly doing his best to show love, not just say it, but to truly show it. And when you do that, it's super influential. It's super influential and super contagious.
You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who's next to you. You never know who you affect somebody. And then everything's gonna come back. Everything comes back.
I definitely believe in that. 100%.
It doesn't take anything to show love after that.
I 100% believe in that. So him doing that is really just helped shape me the man to I am, to where I feel I'm doing a pretty solid job of me trying to have the same qualities that he was showing me when I was a young guy.
And I mean, not to just go continue off the team, but like like the same theme as everybody the same. But I definitely say my mom, you know, like for me, because like you know what I'm saying, for me that's like, you know, that's my superhero, you know, that's my role model, you know. She works really hard, you know. She gets up every day, you know, works, you know what I'm saying, does everything she got to do to make sure I'm good, that she doesn't complain. And you know, like a lot of the things she installed in me, and it's mainly like you know, just treat everybody with respect and love, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give back love and respect to everybody you meet. Just like you were saying, you know, your character really means a lot, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, characters help build relationships, because it's one of those things where it's like, you never know who you're gonna meet or who you're gonna run into, and you never know who need it. You know, like sometimes people be going through the toughest things, and just a slight act of kindness, you know, just
Ask them how their day was.
yeah, like just some little, you know, to make them feel a little bit better, you know. So that's something that, you know, definitely, you know, I've definitely learned a lot from my mom, and I try to, you know what I'm saying, go out, give as much love and positivity as I can to everybody. And I feel like, you know, that's something that I like to install in the community and in the younger generations, you know. It's like, you know, you gotta be positive. You know, you gotta come out here and have a positive mindset. You know, try to do something positive.
Positivity is contagious,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like, you just, you know, it's enough negative energy going on in the world, and we don't need that. You know, I think we need more positive energy, more positive people. You know, just spreading around. You know, it could really change a lot, and I feel like that's something that could really like help out. So,
I agree.
My two piece of it.
What about you,
I
T?
agree.
As far as influential,
Yes.
Who your guy is?
I would say, you know, my name is my middle name is T. I'm artist Tee Lanier the third. So I would say my father as well, bringing that he grew up in the South, and he actually worked in the cotton fields before my grandmother moved in from Georgia. You know, in the South, you know, the Black history is also big. So he actually worked hard to provide for his family moving from the South and experiencing those hardships, and, you know, picking cotton, and, you know, to coming over here, getting the education and having the opportunity to, you know, further his career.
Wow.
And he just taught me, you know, my father always taught me to be a leader. Be a leader and not a follower. And like you said, respect. That word is so big. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to show. It's the littlest thing to do, but it's the hardest thing to implement sometimes. So I would say my father is a big impact in my life, just with how he raised me up to just be a man and work and never give up, and, you know.
So we got some cards here. All right. One to you, Rod. So based on, we'll start with the athletes. So you want to look over at Sammy's right here.
Sammy got the athletes right here. Oh, you got both? I got
Perfect.
Both? Okay.
Perfect. All right. So who, based on this list here, would you want to have a meal with and have a sit-down conversation?
I'll start this one, bro.
Try to go by heart.
I gotta go Jackie. Like, I have to go Jackie Robinson. He's just like, what he did for sports is one of one, bro. There's no possible way that for him to be able to go through what he did and still stand tall and fight for everything he believed in. I would just want to ask him what made him keep pushing every day. That's my biggest thing. Like, there's so many times that he could have gave up. There's so many times that he could have quit. Like, the character and the fight he had, because it's just like, it's crazy.
No, I definitely agree. His job was super hard, and what he had to do,
Like
Crazy.
like
have you watched 42? Like, have you watched it?
It's crazy.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
Now you
had to go.
Yeah,
Like, getting his
just
foot-
reading some of the like the books and stuff about his life.
He had to go
It's
through.
wild now, because it's so much, man. I mean, at a time for that much hate, and him to stay so positive and focused on the task
At hand.
at the same time, you know, is really impressive. I mean, I feel like a lot of us in that position,
And even play well, like,
Yeah.
like there, but there's the
And
odds
don't-
the odds were against him. Like, they were so stacked against him.
and being a superb athlete too, yeah, at UCLA,
Still
playing multiple
Bro.
sports, you know, something we don't see nowadays anymore. It's crazy.
Man, so nah, that's definitely.
I got a question. Can y'all guess what number he wore for football?
Yo, somebody said it the other time.
Can y'all guess?
But it's not 42.
Can you guess?
It is not
Can y'all
42.
guess?
38.
Nope. UCLA trivia. What
26.
28.
28. See, I was close though.
I was close.
I was not close, but
I was closer.
in my mind I was close. Just
Okay.
turn that 2 into a 3. You feel me?
Okay, then. No, I really did not know you played football. That is as was as
Yeah,
was
5
absolutely-
sports, man. It was
5
just
sports.
crazy. 5 sports.
Man.
Struggling with 1. Struggling handle 1. 5 is crazy.
Nah, for me, my guy had to be Muhammad Ali.
Oh, that's a good.
Had to be Muhammad. Like his killer instinct, like that's one that's still like to this day, it's still crazy. Like that man was watching him fight, watching him talk, watching him the way he attacks everything is just like he's truly a great example of Black history in the boxing field. Like he was dominating his field on and off the field as well. So just that consistent domination is something I'll be striving to really find. Like that's what I would ask him about. I'd be like, how do you do it consistently day in, day out with that killer mentality? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I'll probably go Muhammad Ali too. I mean, by also being a religious man, I feel as though, the stand he made for his religion, definitely like getting stripped away from the heavyweight title and like basically like standing on his beliefs and not backing down on something that he didn't truly like believe in and giving up everything he worked so hard to get. I mean, we all know how hard he worked just to get that heavyweight title and how bad he wanted it. And to see him like just basically get it stripped away and like basically give it up just for something he full-heartedly believed in and stood on, definitely that's something I want to talk to him about because I feel like it can
break
go
you.
a wrong way, man.
Absolutely. It definitely can break you.
Because it'd be a lot of times, we all chill, like we're all say we're willing to do something, do this, do that, but like if somebody really said, or what are you willing to give up for what you believe in? I feel like it's a little bit deep.
He gave up everything he
You know what I'm
worked
saying?
for.
Like,
Everything.
Push comes to
Not too
shove.
many people are willing to give up what they really their
worked for.
hard-earned stuff or like all the good stuff they have over something they believe in, no matter what they say. Because sometimes when it's time to do it, when you're about that action, it's a little bit different.
A little different.
Different. So that's why I would definitely want to sit down there and be like, man, like how crazy did everybody think you was when you sat there and just said, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
And the world was against him. That's the
like,
crazy.
It's crazy. I know. Like imagine going from a beloved figure to now one of the most hated figures
Because of
in the
something
United
he believed
States. Just because of his full-hearted belief. So that was
crazy.
That's a little something that I definitely want to sit down. Like I'm saying, like man, like what's up? Well, like how was that?
That's insane.
How was that process? So definitely wish there's an opportunity. Wish you could get just to understand how somebody could be so poised in such hostile moments.
And then the resiliency he showed to bounce back after that and still come back.
Was it like 7, 8 years?
The adversity he faced and getting the mindset to have to come back after that.
Yeah, it's wild.
So yeah, just to chime in on that, yeah.
Same question, but for actors.
I mean,
For me, it's between
It's
Denzel and
tough.
Sam.
I would say probably Sam and Chadwick Boseman, because like, I mean, for Chadwick Boseman, definitely going to be with Wakanda. Definitely being
shout out.
someone from Africa being born there. I feel like definitely the Black Panther movie like brought so much light, to the country. Coming here, I feel like it was a lot of negative views of what Africa really is to a lot of people, and I feel like a movie like that bringing a little bit more positivity and like really showing the beauty of the continent, the countries and the culture. I was really, as a person from Africa, I was really excited about that, man. Something that meant a lot. Because I feel as though, everybody, not too many people are educated on what Africa really looks like and what it really is. They have these crazy like scenarios and like mindsets of like these like National Geography like looks of like animals killing each other, wilderness tribes, but it's really a beautiful culture. It's a beautiful place. We have a lot to provide. It's very diverse. It's just beautiful. So I'll probably say I want to talk to him about being a figure to be Black Panther, somebody that's Everybody loves.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like really great actor. You know, played the role perfectly. But I just feel like just that movie is just so personal to me. You know, because it was like the first time.
When did that movie come out? Didn't it come out like?
I had him 18.
28, it was around that time,
17,
like 18, 27. But it was one of those things where it was like, man, I
It was
feel
like
like
the
a proud African, you know what I'm saying?
It made Black History. It
Exactly.
hit Black History. It hit Black History. The movie
Dressing up.
That movie was elite.
It's like the culture is being spread. It's like, yes, our culture is cool. Like, it's real cool.
Put it on for Africa.
Yes, it's saying by the Wakanda forever, you know what I'm saying? We got
That is my
everything.
by far my favorite.
So yeah, I definitely say that. And I mean, we go all day about Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, that boy in every movie.
Every movie in is good.
I'm about to say, I can't
never
even
seen
think
a
of
bad
the
movie.
There's every movie, bro. Every genre of movie. And I know I've read some stuff and see that like he does so much too for the Black community behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
Like donating to many different like places, like people with disabilities, people with special needs, all types of stuff. He does a lot more that a lot of people don't talk about. Yeah. So for someone of that big of a stature to do that much for so many people and not really like try to like brag about it or anything now, you know, that's real smooth. But yeah, I mean, who you think? Who you got?
My guy has to be Denzel.
Ooh, that's a good one.
My guy has to be Denzel. You know me, I'm an Equalizer fanatic. I love Equalizer, and it's watching Denzel, what he's done and what he stands for and believes. Like I think he talk about Muhammad being a man of faith. I'm also a man of faith as well. And Denzel, he's a super man of faith. You know, he like really speaks on and he stands on what he believes, stands firm on what he believes. And in this society where you don't find many people doing that. You don't find many people really standing firm on what they want to do and what they truly think is right. And what he does is just amazing. And how he does it like Muhammad as well, as a very high level in his field, in his profession. You know, there's not many Denzel movies that are not top line. You know what I'm saying? Like
Training Day, man.
Literally, like so many different bangers throughout the years.
Can't believe that last scene was all
doing
improvised. Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's elite. It's literally elite.
Yeah,
it's
Training Day
elite.
inspired. Yeah,
from the top to the bottom, like that's just I just want to pick his brain and get some wisdom off of him. Like he's just a guy that's a professional in this field, one of the best to ever do it. And I just want to talk to him, see what he has to say, see what he has to offer.
But no, yeah, I'm definitely going to try with Boseman, bro. Like the Black Panther movie, it did
movie too,
it did,
man.
bro. Yes, and 42. It did waves for the black community. Like
Absolutely.
Like I think it was so monumental. Like I was like, man, I watched the movie about 6 or 7 times. I still watch it today. Like, but I'm definitely going to try with Boseman, man.
No, absolutely. T.
I'm gonna piggyback off Sammy. I'm gonna say Denzel. It's just
Denzel.
the barriers he broke. Man of faith. So as myself, man of faith. He stand on what he believe, and he's still going. And everyone likes him. Everyone loves him. Stand up guy. His acting is superb. He played in several different roles.
You up?
Sammy?
You up?
Let him know.
Pretty good. Let's line up.
All right.
Yeah.
So you know, even with all those names, it's youth that look up to you guys, the fans and little kids. That's that one day you can be a contributor to Black history. Start now. Like it's so many youth that when you guys go to the Rose Bowl, hey, that's Rod or that's Darold. Then. So how do you guys feeling that maybe one day you can be the next influential person in Black history?
No, that role is acting kind of crazy. To really think about like, me and myself, like I was kind of I'm not thinking of myself as small, but to think of myself as someone that's part of something so big as Black history as like a whole is kind of crazy. Like even on the scale of my community, like, you know, I'm D1, I made it a bigger university, and to really be like an example to the younger generation is kind of crazy. And like for people to be like, okay, so Sammy can do it, I can do it too. Like to really have the inspiration, and that's why I love going back home, because it really shows that what I'm doing is really influential to others for people as well. So like, I go back home, and people be like, man, Sammy, man, you really inspired me to do that. And just to hear that, just like it's really like a motivation for me to really like inspire other people, younger generations, to ask me questions on, well, what to do this, or should I eat this, or how to work out there and stuff like that, to really like, okay, boom, I'm really like impacting the next generation and the generations to come after that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, nah, it's just I definitely say for me, it's not just even a community base, more like definitely for like my country. You know, coming from Cameroon, I feel like I'm real big on that because it's like so many kids. You know, like I was once in their shoes. To be where I'm at today and like looking back from where I started, it's like, oh man, it's crazy. Like to even be in the shoes and like giving like other kids back home hope. Like, man, you can do it. Like if I did it, anybody can really do it. You know, if you have a dream, fully believe in that dream. You know, do anything possible to accomplish that dream, and just there's no limit. There's no limit to any dreams. You know, stay true to yourself. You know, because you know it's probably many times. Probably 10 years ago, when I told myself I'll be here, sitting right here today, you know, a lot of people probably laugh at me. I'll probably laugh at myself because, I mean, it's like, it's certain things you can't fathom. So it's one of those things that I definitely feel like I'm trying to like, you know, definitely try to be as influential as possible to the kids back home and let them know like, no, it's possible, man. Like, keep dreaming. No dream is too big or too small, you know, just keep dreaming. Even the kids back home in Philly, man, you know, I love going back, you know, the little kids on the block, you know, they pull up, they be like, yo, like, what's up, man? Like, how is it? Like, you know, I'm trying to play football too. And I want to wear your number. Even in high school, you know, all of that, you know, so it's real cool to know, like, you know, I'm at least doing something positive for the next generation, so they can better themselves. You know,
Absolutely.
At least putting some sort of good out here in the world. You know, that's the least I can do. So try to be the best influence as possible.
Yeah.
And whenever I make any decisions too, you know, gotta remember like, man, they watching me.
Right.
That really help you stay
accountable.
in check. You know, holds me real accountable because it's like I don't want to do anything I do, it doesn't just affect me, but it affects those who look up to me. And, you know, something my mom always tells me, so definitely something I like to think about and keeps me in check.
Absolutely.
I remember when I was that kid, like, that I used to, like, being around older guys that have did what I wanted to do. Like, especially, like, I have an older brother, and seeing him and his friends and they're playing college football, like, I go back and try to help the kids, like, with the Jets, for example. Like, I try to go back and I do it, and it's so crazy that they are like so happy to see. Like, it's different. Like, I was like, I try to do everything the right way. I try to show them. I try to give them a splitting image, like somebody that's been where they've been and that's been in their shoes, and show them that we have done it and it can be done. Because like, how much do you wish you can go and see somebody when you were younger, that you can see somebody and split it and talk to on a daily basis that are doing what you want to do, like questions and everything. Like, any question, I tell them there's no dumb question. Like, you can ask me anything and I'll answer. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like,
Definitely also try to like respond to every little kid as possible too, you know, like, you know, just try to give them as much knowledge.
As much knowledge and hope. Like, it's crazy to see like that we're really what kids want to do. Like, when we go,
that's
like,
real.
Like, it's
That's
crazy.
definitely real.
Like when you sit back and like think about it, like look at the bigger picture, it's kind of crazy.
Like,
Because
go back
sometimes
10 years.
Yeah, sometimes we go by their year.
Like, I want to be them. Like,
That's
No
crazy.
cap.
I mean, you go through your day to day, you thinking just a normal life, like you thinking what you're doing is normal. You're so used to like the norm, but like when you really sit back and look at it, it's like, man, like I'm doing what a lot of kids aspire to do, and I'm also inspiring a lot of kids to want to be in my position. So it's definitely something that like keeps you just cautious, like, man, like can't really take anything for granted, you know. You gotta be real grateful for any opportunity you get.
Absolutely,
So,
yes.
nah, definitely exciting. Nah, that's real good feeling to have too.
Nah, I definitely agree.
So if you were added to the Black history or to the history books 30, 40 years from now, what would Darold, what would Rod, what would Sammy want to be remembered for connected to Black history? What would you want these conversations to be? As somebody standing here in my shoes being the barber and the young athletes, what would they say about Darold contributed to Black history? What would they say?
Man,
That's a great question.
That's a hard one, bro.
I would definitely say first thing, he helped elevate the community to reach new heights he hasn't reached yet. You know, that's definitely like off rip, you know, like I want to install such a positive energy and like stigma around, you know, being black. Not just, you know, the stereotype or any negative energy, but bring more to it, you know, bring more beauty to it. You know, black is beautiful, and you know, your culture or where you come from, your community, all of that, you know, it matters. You know, you need to embrace your inner self, embrace your adversity, embrace the positivity, embrace it all. But definitely someone that uplifts the community with a lot of positivity, you know, a lot of like positive influence, just stuff like that. You know, I mean, it's definitely a tough question, you know, but no one ever wants to
Hear bad about this.
you know what I'm saying? You're right about themselves, but it's
That's
one of those
real.
things where it's like,
Just
you
like
know,
you gotta spread love. You didn't know.
I just want people to like
got
remember
to.
me as someone like, you know, spread love, you know.
Okay.
I was a loving person in every community, not just the black community, but every single community, you know.
that's real.
Try to definitely just uplift the community to new heights, man. 'Cause I really, really believe in that. And for my community back home, that's probably my biggest goal is to let them know, like, man, it's possible, man. That's my biggest thing. Everything I do, a lot of it has a lot of big influence on the people back home, you know, like just knowing that, you know, I have a whole country, you know, a whole city depending on me, and it's like, we can do this, you know, like we can reach new heights, you know. Any kid, little kid sitting back home in Cameroon right now, you can make it here, you know. You can be a Division I football player, baseball player, basketball player. You can be anything you want to be, you know. You just have to keep going, you know. You just have to believe in yourself and like really just, you know what I'm saying, keep fighting.
Nah,
That's
definitely
really
agree.
it, though, honestly.
That's definitely real, bro. Like
What would I?
What they say about Rod when it's all said and done?
West Side Ride.
Come on, man.
What would I want them to say about me? That I was somebody that helped the community. I remember every interaction I had with somebody that I wanted to be. You're splitting the image. Like your first thing you think about is like whether they treated you well, whether they were nice to you, or whether they were mean to you. Like, and I want to be that. I want to be that thought. Like, oh my God, he helped us, and he was a great guy for the community. He tried and did everything he could to elevate the community and want them to be better. And I'm big on like, my mom is big on helping out others. Like that's my biggest thing. Like I want to be a help to the younger community, and that's something that I want to get into. And even more than what I've already done, like being and going to help the Jets is like a small increment of what I want to do for my community, and that's the first thing you think about. And I was like, man, that's why I just want them to be like Rodrick, somebody that helped the community, that is a good person, and he's done everything he can to help us and make the community better. Like there's not too many role models, but I want to be a role model you can go and touch in your community. There's some that you can go relate to.
That's tangible. That's real.
There's somebody that's right there for you.
It's different when you can go and you can talk to them and sit down and talk to them.
Yeah.
Instead of being somebody like you got to see through the camera, like
Somebody that's been in their shoes.
that's been in their shoes.
Definitely agree. Still.
Yeah.
And that's what I want, like, for my community to say about me. That's the biggest thing for me.
No, that's a really good point. For me, I would say the first thing, almost with piggybacking off what Darold said, is to break the stereotype. How there's so much more, and not just like, of course, with black people, but as in general as an athlete.
Yeah.
Because athletes are just seen as people that just play sports and they shrug off school and everything. And there's so much more to being an athlete than that. That you don't know like how much power you really have being an athlete. Like you really have influence, not just to other athletes, but to the entire world.
Use
So
your voice, man.
that's what I'm saying. Just use your
voice.
power and like use your voice wisely to really impact the people that are looking up to you in a positive way. And
So what they say? What they say about you, Sammy?
by me, I would say they pretty good student, you know what I'm saying? Make sure we go to class, we attend our tutors, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But that's one thing that's super important. And then the way you make me feel, that stuff is so real. Like even us now, like there's still stuff for people I look up to that I still want to be where they are, and I still want to be in their shoes. And if I was to be able to meet them, the biggest thing that I would remember about them is not the statue that they have or the place that they're at, is literally how they make me feel. Like if they're a good person, if they're genuine. You know, like if I was to talk about someone to somebody else. Like let's say I met Bill Gates. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I just met Bill Gates and end the conversation there. I'm gonna be like, I met Bill Gates and he was a great person. He was down to earth. He was a super cool person. So me being a person that is still striving to be that, but it's still the person that people want to meet that are younger than me, I have to be that person for them. I have to be the person that, oh, I met Sammy and he was super cool. Like, he was a super chill person. He was funny. He was a super cool guy to be around. And being that is still, it's not gonna be easy because you have to really make sacrifices for other people as well. But being that person for other people is really life-changing. And you don't know which people really need that in their life as well.
Hold on, I got a question now.
That's good.
If you could sit down with any black athlete, who would it be?
LeBron James.
Yeah, I'm about to say LeBron, man.
Why? Why LeBron?
LeBron James. What he has done, bruh. It's LeBron. That's the first question. That's the first answer. It's LeBron. You know what I'm saying? It's LeBron James. And then secondly,
LeBron, got it.
the way, like, first thing first, not no glaze. Not no glaze.
But like, imagine
But,
being
you know
known
what
as the
I'm saying?
first everyone since
That's
since
LeBron. Okay, hold on.
since
Right,
years
that's
ago.
glaze.
It's not glazed
It's
if it's
not-
known.
okay,
If
that's
it's
real.
known, it's
But-
not glazed if it's known. Imagine living up to that hype though. Like I feel like what a lot of us take it for granted, man. I know everybody got their own favorite player. I know everybody got their own opinion, but it's like imagine all that pressure on you to be that role model that we all talking about. You know, it's like, you want to look up to somebody that's there for the community, somebody that puts out a positive image
Absolutely.
of the black culture, and being black and a black athlete. And I feel like he does all of that.
I haven't heard anything bad. Like,
That's what I'm
there's
saying.
there's nothing bad you can.
It's just like, and then for him to be on the spotlight for so long, I mean, LeBron was popping before I was even born.
I'm saying.
So and he's still like, ain't nothing negative anybody can really say about
LeBron,
Bron,
bro.
can they? Like, so
He helps the community, gives back, and he dominates his field. It's just like, he's a good guy, good role model. And I promise you, ask anyone born before 2000, they're gonna say Michael Jordan.
And it's one of those things
I know it. Anyone born before
Wait.
2002 is gonna say Michael Jordan.
I got an answer too.
I would probably say Kobe. That's
Okay.
Kobe.
That's a valid answer. That's a valid answer. Mamba mentality.
I say Kobe.
It's just the way he carried himself. Like he's a splitting image of what I would want to be. Like, he's a very essential person, family man, and he's a monster on the court. Like, there's like
That's LA bias,
Mamba
man.
mentality. You're talking about the chosen one. It's a different. That's LA bias. That's
But
LA bias.
hear me out. Imagine like LeBron being so poised and staying out of like all the negative press and all the stuff.
I respect that. That is
being the guy.
That's
you know?
real.
That's
For
hard,
20
man.
plus years.
That's hard, man. That's
especially
hard.
with the way like social media, like he's
Yeah,
done. He's
I just want them to sit down and be like, yo, how did you do it? Like, how do you,
How do you dominate for 20
manage?
plus years? Like, genuinely.
Yeah, like how do you manage to like stay out?
And it's hard to be on the
Stay out the
top.
way, you know
like,
what I'm
people
saying?
like, one thing people don't realize is that it's hard. Like, of course, when you're trying to get to somewhere, it's hard. But
the
to
life-
be
he's had the
on the
limelight
top
forever.
for that long is way harder than you think.
No scandals, nothing.
Exactly.
People gotta, people really gotta like go fishing. You really gotta dig up some random stuff.
Like, to really be on
You know,
top
just
for that
put
long
some
is
dirt on
so
his name.
hard.
So like, yeah, then that's kind of crazy.
To maintain
man.
that status is something I want to ask about. Is how do you do it?
But that Mamba mentality is real, dog.
Again,
it is real, bro.
again, this is all no glaze. This is just being
It is LA bias. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
But see, the
LeBron plays
pioneers
in LA,
before
bro.
him, they paved the way.
That's what I'm
Making
saying.
the best money to Jordan and Kobe. now.
Literally.
That's why, we got to pay homage to the ones before,
You
just
do,
like
you
Black
gotta
History.
pay-
Absolutely.
It's so many.
You gotta pay homage.
Absolutely.
Kareem,
Absolutely.
Bill Russell. We got to pay homage.
That's
That's a part of Black history.
Kareem was getting buckets, but nobody get buckets like LeBron. Nobody getting buckets like LeBron. We gonna get that out the way.
What about you, T?
I'm just piggyback on you. Already just said it all. Just to sum it up, I'm Kobe dude, Mama mentality, and he inspired so many other athletes, like so many other good athletes. Model themselves after that Mamba mentality. And the Mamba mentality,
T really want to say is his favorite athlete is AI. Is AI. His favorite athlete, AI. That's where T get all his swag from. You know what I'm saying? AI brought the swag into the game, so and that's his favorite athlete.
But no, we were
T
talking
told me
about,
that
we
on the
just talk
side.
about what you want to be talked about, and everybody has great things to say about Kobe.
And
I
So
agree. LeBron as well.
So LeBron.
the
Okay,
Mamba
now-
mentality translate not only in basketball but in life.
Like it's hit,
Okay,
it
question,
hit
question.
generations. It hit.
We
Your
can
question
start something
has
with a
to be
LeBron
asked.
mentality.
This question has to be asked.
Like
The whole LeBron mentality.
What's the
question has to be
mentality?
asked. Who is y'all's GOAT?
The GOAT and what?
Basketball. Who's y'all's
Come on,
GOAT?
man. Like,
Oh my
do
God.
I gotta answer that? Do I really gotta answer
I'm with
that?
you.
I'm about to say,
Rod,
You already know my.
Rod
you
and
already
T.
know my answer.
Who's
bro.
y'all's
Yeah,
GOAT?
your GOAT is Kobe?
Kobe. Yeah.
Who's y'all's
Respect
GOAT?
that, but like I can't respect.
I can't respect
a
over
a
Bron.
copycat. You know what I'm saying? He's basically, you know what I'm saying, just
Look.
a copy and paste version of Jordan.
I got one analogy. If you can copy the teacher, that means you good.
You gotta be
If you
amazing.
copy Bruce Lee, you gotta be good. So if you copy Joe,
But like, imagine being
Okay,
LeBron.
I
You're
get
good
that.
at everything at the sport. Like,
But you
every
didn't
category of
change
the
the
sport.
game. Like, you're part of the thing that changed the game.
he changed the game.
Like from him at 18, 19, till now,
bro, even younger, back in high school.
is
Back
Bron
in high
Bron.
school,
You
man,
know what I'm
shutting
saying?
out gyms,
It's
just
Bron.
publicly, man.
I watched the documentary, but
You know deep down you want to say Bron, but you can't say Bron, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Bro, it's cool. I like to say like who's like your Black History Month like role model. You know, who was one story that stuck out to y'all from like all like the stuff y'all learned about Black History Month. You know, I know like sometimes in middle school we used to have these little projects. You know, you had
I
like
made
the
my
little,
first cereal box and Jesse Owens, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the one.
You had the lure, you had to do somebody that did something great for the Black history culture and the movement and everything. So it's like, well, who's the person y'all like look up to the most? Like the one probably I was like, man,
Mine was Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks.
That's cold.
Mine's was Jesse Owens. That was my first like real project cereal box.
Cereal box?
We had to make the cereal box. I remember I wrote facts about them, and then I had to make it red, white, and blue. I was like, that's my Black History Month GOAT. Like,
Okay.
Man,
I actually love track.
For real?
I'm like huge track fan, and Jesse Owens has to be number one for me.
I respect that. And I'll definitely say Jackie Robinson for me. That's probably like the first like real big like any icon that I was introduced to about Black History Month, because you know definitely growing up knowing nothing about baseball, didn't really understand the like integration of baseball or anything like that. It gives you like a different perspective. It's like, dang, that's what they really had to go through back then.
That's crazy,
Because
too.
you don't really think. Sometimes we don't really think of stuff like that. And I mean, I feel like even like the books and the movies still sugar some stuff down. It's not really like the real deal what was going on. But like for me, it just made me appreciate sports more. You know, to know like that there's like a lot of Black athletes were looked at as less superior than
Just to have the
other races or
agree.
white athletes or not given the same opportunity. You know, definitely something that you know we can't really fathom as much, because it's like we have the opportunity because they had to go through all those steps to get us here. So that's definitely the first person for me, and I was like, man, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
How would y'all feel if y'all had to be with your team and then they go out and eat and you had to eat separately, or you had to they can go to a different water fountain, you had to go to a different water fountain. Like,
Genuinely.
how would you feel if it was considered a team and then have to go through that? Like wouldn't you feel secluded? Like
I would feel like that would genuinely be like, I'll mess with the head. I'll mess with your brain. I'll mess with like.
mess with my performance.
You would be in I'm saying like.
you're in a dark place, bro. Like
To be on
can't
top
sleep in
of
the
your
same
game.
hotel. Can't sleep in the same hotel.
Man.
Can't travel. Like can't
Still
travel.
be treated like nothing.
And
You
many
know what
people
I'm
don't
saying?
really think about that. They just think about how, oh yeah, you overcame adversity and then he was on top of his game. But to truly like the mental health part of it
It's
as well.
so real, bro. Because we
That's a
deal with
different
mental
aspect.
health as it is. So to think about you deal with mental health like that,
tough as it is.
it's already tough as it is. So on top of your performance, on top of family, on top of everything, you still
I feel like it's even more tough. Like imagine like you playing, you giving your all for a team or a fan base that doesn't
respect you or care about you.
Man.
That
And the worst part, you're not even thinking about this. You just like, of course he was an elite player, but he didn't have a good game every game.
No.
So imagine when he had a bad game. Imagine his worst game. I can't even think about that. Like
I can't think
I
about
can't think about what he was going through, all the pain and
Thank
trauma
God
he
they had
had to
social
go
media
through.
back then, bro. It would have been bad, man. It would have been real.
All that
bad.
pain and trauma he had to go through, and then have a bad game on top of that. Like I can't even fathom what he was going through.
Yeah.
Mentally,
definitely.
oh my goodness. And to still come out on top and to still come out and be a legend, man, props to him. Genuinely.
But you know, everybody gotta make that sacrifice for the rest of us. So
Yeah.
very grateful, honestly, because well, at least we get the freedom we get now, and the most seriously. So that's definitely crazy. I can't imagine having to go through that though. That would be wild. That would be.
My one person would be the Martin Luther King, because he put his life on the line, and he talked about bridging the gaps, which it enabled us to talk to everybody and live together. And you know, it wasn't a money thing. It was just about having the courage to push what's right.
Be treated equal.
Yeah.
To do it with a positive mindset. You know, no violence, positivity.
No violence, yep.
That's also tough. It's tough to be positive when you get thrown rocks or, you know, throwing negativity towards you just to stay safe.
To fight violence or positivity, like that.
It's crazy, yeah. So that's what that would be my person that stand out to me, just off top.
Scooter.
Chilling.
Scooter. Smooth.
Wind it up.
You know what I'm saying? Just line it up real quick. I just got a cut last week.
Got you.
A little freshen up.
Now, Scooter, now you gotta introduce yourself to the camera, man. Let everybody know what's up. Like, Scooter right here. You know what I'm saying? He's joined us.
Scooter, come on.
You might as well interview him
So-
right now. You might as well interview him right now.
Right here.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
a little Q&A.
And I just walked into the shop, right? And Scooter, we got 2 questions for you. We got 2 or 3. So boom. The first question is, how do you feel that you've impacted your community in this Black History Month? And like, what have you left in your community as a Black athlete?
It's kind of hard to explain, really, because
Man, you face the Compton, huh?
He's somebody to face the Compton.
I wouldn't say I'm the face yet, but I'm trying to get there. I got a lot of work to do, but I always, like, my community is everything. Every back to school day, every year back to school, I do a back to school giveaway for the kids, you know. I got a camp coming up for the kids, you know. Annual Scooter Jackson football camp. It's free for the kids.
D-Lineman coming through. You
Always.
Know? I know y'all skills be having a little camps for the skill positions, you know what I'm saying? The big boys need camp too. We need some love.
Yeah, so my community is everything to me, because without them, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Real. That's real. And then,
I got one.
what's your question for him?
So, Scooter, if there's any Black history person that you can sit down and talk to, who would it be?
I got 2. LeBron
I told you.
Tell y'all.
and Jackie Robinson.
And now, why them two?
LeBron is the GOAT, the greatest athlete of all time. And then Jackie
Say
Robinson.
it again one more time, but I don't think they heard you in the back.
So you
I don't think they
can't
heard you in the
say
back.
that and then you
Say
don't
it
say
again.
Jackie Robinson.
Why I can't?
Because Jackie Robinson is the greatest athlete of all time.
Say what you said. Say what you said again for the first time.
Better athlete of all time.
Numbers don't lie.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, LeBron's the GOAT athlete of all time, but Jackie Robinson is UCLA GOAT. So I would sit down with them 2.
And what are the 2 questions you'll ask them if you got a chance to sit down with them?
I would ask LeBron, how have people not found any negative thing to say about you?
Years, I'm saying. That stuff crazy.
How you able to be so famous, great, and like
Dominant. And do no wrong in the past 20 years. Like, it's like, how you can be on top?
I need his PR team. That's what I need. I need LeBron PR team.
I would ask Jackie Robinson, how did you play 5 sports, bro?
Especially in college.
I really didn't think about that.
In
Oh
college,
my
College is
God.
crazy.
and he's dealing
college
with
is crazy.
And he's dealing with
Oh my
segregation.
gosh.
Yes.
And he's dealing with segregation.
I did not think
So you
about
got to think
that.
about that, bro.
Because I'm thinking one sport's too much.
Because it's not even 4.
5?
Like you can't even fit 5 sports in one
I'm
season.
about to say in one schedule. Just imagine his
in
team
1
works.
year.
What his teamworks look like?
His teamwork's gonna be filled up, all blue, yellow.
How you even go to class and practice? What does off season look? What is there even an off season if you play 5?
He's always in season.
That's crazy,
Bro,
man.
and how do you recover?
What?
How do you recover? How do you recover, bro?
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised his body.
He's gonna have to be
You
sleep.
couldn't ice bath them.
He's gonna have to be sleep.
You couldn't ice bath them.
But how do you sleep if you got practice every second?
Dang.
But imagine you coming off playing running back though to totally take on your body, and now you right in the ball season. That's crazy, man.
That's
He was
ridiculous.
built in the lab.
I be dead at the off season, man. Right after the season, my body be cooked. Can't imagine I got another sport to go play.
3 more sports to go play.
3 more seasons.
Now tell us about this team, school. You was here last year. You was here with the changing coaching staff and the new players, people that stayed.
What's the vibe around the building?
What do you
What
feel
you
like?
feel around the building, bro?
I'm saying, what do you feel about UCLA football? Let's get it off your chest.
Honestly, it's completely different in a good way. Like, we all sit here at the facility all day like this is at home and interact with each other. DBs interacting with O-linemen, D-line interacting with wide receivers. It's completely different.
Yeah.
But that's how you build. That's how you build something special, right?
Absolutely. You know, I've been on teams that when the best teams I've been on are where the teams that are the closest. And that's really a true fact. Like, when you literally have the D-line interacting with the wide receivers, like.
Cause we got better hands and stuff, but we're not gonna get into that. Not gonna get into that.
Before he said that nonsense.
You know what I'm saying?
When we had the D-line interacting with the wide receivers, like literally the most opposite sides of the football. And like the kickers interacting with the quarterbacks. Like,
Shout out Moneybag.
when you have stuff like that, like this stuff is really so crazy, and like you really need that. Like the small things really matter on the football team, and really building the team and really playing for the person next to you and really building a true brotherhood. That's the realest thing that you can do in the locker room. And like when you like this locker room especially, like I'm a new guy here, and they've accepted me with open arms. Y'all accepted me with open arms. Like real talk, like y'all really accepted me with open arms. And, like, even to the other new people
might not even realize this. We all didn't know each other. 3
Like,
weeks ago.
absolutely. Like 2
I
weeks
know the
ago.
chemistry, my team a little on right
we
now.
didn't
3
know, like,
weeks ago,
genuinely.
I know who he was. I know who he
I didn't know
was.
any of these people
I didn't know
were.
who T was. But you know what I'm saying? But the chemistry there,
It's crazy.
is every day. It's like everybody's so like joyful. You know what I'm saying? Happy.
everybody's
You know what I'm saying? We all sit together in class. We go to class together.
I'm saying,
Like everybody
have
helping
their
out.
guard down. Like
Like,
niggas
yeah.
able to be vulnerable. I mean, that's really important. To really get to know some people, you have to be vulnerable to everybody else. And that having that opportunity to really be vulnerable with people and to really get to know somebody else and be open with yourself is super important. And this team has a bunch of people like that.
And
So
there's
it's
their
really
inclusion
it's
too,
different.
man. The inclusion, you know, a lot of us from the East Coast, you don't know nothing about the West Coast, you don't know nothing about here. I mean, yo, it is crazy, man. Like, coming here, it's like, damn, man, I'm in LA. It's
crazy.
lit.
I'm
But
still
like, you know what I'm
getting
saying?
used
But
to that.
you got people like Rod in school, like, yo, nah, this what you gotta do. Do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Calm down, relax, take a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got you. We gonna help you out, you know, because I feel like a lot of teams, some people will just be like, oh man, here come the new dudes, you know, they here to take our spot. You know, not really look out for you, but I feel like everybody been looking out. And it's like, nah, man, like if you need anything, you know, I mean, school year, he bring what American deli every time. Let everybody try to win. We not gonna let that slide. It's like, yo, like, hey man, you be bringing the wings. So like, it's little gestures like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta try to eat this the best wings in the city.
You gotta hit this spot. You gotta
Prove it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody been real cool. So definitely. Definitely.
Hospitality.
That's what I'm saying. The hospitality is real. So
definitely.
just being I just feel like it's already a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Even though we all just met each other. It's brand new, you know, but it's so effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody just connected. You know, it's a vibe. Like, you know, I'm happy to be here. You know, I'm not like, damn, I gotta go to the facility today. I gotta see these boys again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to hang out with Sammy again, you know? Like, it's none of that. And I'm excited. I'm like, I can't wait to see them today, man. I can't wait to tell Scoop I'm a better corner than them, even though I know I can't even drop back 2 yards. You know, stuff like that. You know, it's all competitive and fun. So, I love that, man. Everybody excited, you know, excited to play together. You know, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. You know, I'm very excited.
Definitely
Very
need that.
excited.
And with Coach Ches and everything, like, I think something special is definitely brewing up here in LA.
Shout out
like,
Coach Chaz, man.
Literally, like, the culture he's
out
bringing
Coach
out here
Chaz.
is definitely different. Like,
It's crazy how he's brought people alike from so many different places.
yeah.
Like it's so many like-minded people. Like it's so many of us that'll be up there, go talk, go hang out, like sit on the third floor.
Yeah.
It's different. Like I've never seen anything like this before, bro.
When they say open doors, the doors are truly open. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
like
the
some
coaches
people-
feel they're real welcoming. You're
Literally.
not scared to go up to coach.
You don't have to
go see your
put
person.
like,
Like,
oh,
Come and sit down here. Whatever.
that's what I'm saying. He be chilling out here. He be working out.
he be in the weight room with
I'm
us.
doing my lift. I see Coach Ches in the same lift. I said, what are you doing?
He want to be around us. Like
around the guys.
he wants us to realize like it's not just Like, it's our team, it's everybody's team. You know, we're all in this together, and we all need, you know what I'm saying, we all got to include each other. And I feel like the love and positivity on the team right now all stem from the top, you know, from the top down. And I feel like everybody, like, from even the workers here, everybody, every single person in like the facilities.
Shout out Sherwin and
Jesus.
Shout out Sherwin and Jesus, the best custodians out here. I promise
Sherwin
you.
be with the
Shout
wings
out
the
Sherwin
most.
and Jesus.
Sherwin be with the wings the most.
What's the dance? What's Sherwin dance?
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Everybody in the facility, man, tight. Like I said, we known each other for 3 weeks. I know the chemistry seems crazy right now, but this is 3 weeks in the
You would
making.
not believe. If y'all walk in here, y'all
So
would not
imagine
believe.
6 months. Imagine 6 months how we
years
gonna
knowing
be.
each other. It's crazy.
That's all I gotta say. Is imagine 6 months how we gonna look. You know what I'm saying? After this is 3 weeks in the making. Imagine 6 weeks.
Can't wait.
I mean 6 months.
Can't wait.
9 months. I mean, man, it's just exciting, man. It's really exciting.